All right, we're standing here with Dave Marek, and
Hi.
design chief of the, is it Acura Studio or Honda, both?
Global creative director.
Global
for Acura.
creative, there you go.
There you go. That's
So,
the title.
global creative director for Acura. Speaking of global, how global is Acura expanding into? I mean, can you talk about that?
I prefer to talk about this.
Okay.
The Acura Precision Concept.
All right. So, well, talk about this then.
So this is the Acura Precision Concept. This is kind of it's a study model to show the new direction we want to go for Acura styling. More performance-oriented, low-wide. Taking a lot of the alluring modern edge from the NSX, how would we translate that into other products that we're doing? So this is kind of the benchmark or the roadmap of what we want to do. So you can see, it's got for sure the proportion and the low-wide. We have a new front fascia that shows more performance and fits with it's alluring modern edge, but it's also this precision crafted performance that the whole brand is going to go after. So.
Now, you're gesturing that way, and that reminded me, when I read the press release, it says something about the fractal.
So the fractal that's the Quantum Continuum.
Right.
So usually we always have some concept that we want to use, and Quantum Continuum just meant it's bridging the exterior with the interior, and as you bridge, it fractals. So that's kind of where that came from. You can see it up in the matrix too, on the glass and stuff.
Yeah, that's an interesting design touch.
These are called Jewel Constellation lights, and
Right.
it literally we still have the Jewel eye, but then it gives you some entertainment, or it's almost like it's moving while you're driving, but it's not.
Right.
It just gives you that impression.
So when it's in motion, it kind of gives you
you
that.
just feel like it's
Yeah.
like, ooh, what's that doing? So
Right.
yeah, that was kind of the style behind it.
Have you already tried some of these on the road and just to see how it looks?
We've tried it just because when we were doing this, you're trying it to see what the reflection is or whatever, and it's really interesting. But you still need to have the lighting performance.
Right.
So we wanted to maintain that.
You should put some Van der Graaf generators in there and just get some weird mad scientist thing there.
That's me, mad scientist.
Yeah, okay.
But and I think that I keep going back to it is the proportion of it. So the rear, we sculpted out behind the taillight so that it feels lighter and much more agile, I guess, for this type of car. And then the rear haunches are really set wide and it sits perfect. So it's just I think that the kind of alluring modern edge, it's that keen edge down the body side, but it's really sheer running down into the rocker. And then the rocker runs up into the seats and holds the seats up in that cantilever feel.
Yeah, I noticed this kind of, I don't know what you would call this hollow area.
Scallop.
And the scallop,
Yeah.
scoop or scallop. Yeah, scallop probably is you're the designer, you know the terminology.
Well, it helps you to kind of lean out the side, and it just makes it much more dramatic going through there. So
And it looks like there's some venting, like you're envisioning some airflow coming through
out
out the wheel well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And literally when the doors are open, it runs up into the interior. So you want to, that's the Quantum Continuum. You want to connect it through.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that. I haven't actually seen the interior
you
yet.
haven't?
No, I was sitting on the.
Do you want to?
We can take a
Should
look.
we walk over and do it?
Sure, let's do
I
it.
can open it up. So you can see here where the rocker runs up in and holds the seat up in this cantilever.
Oh yeah.
It's
Very interesting.
And then we want the two zones. So the zones this is kind of the driver area with the new HMI and the kind of using real materials.
Yep.
So the real materials, it's you have to do it for a luxury car, but our center stack is metal, and then it's sculpted in the metal. We wanted to maintain that feel, so it feels like high-end, electronic equipment or something. And then the use of wood. These are actually the speakers.
Oh really?
And it's you might as well use the real material and just multitask. And so the speaker grill is here, and then it's using that real wood that runs through.
Okay, so you have actual drivers behind it, and then it's just vented through the wood.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's like milled out wood.
I see. Yeah.
And then we kept that dark for the driver area, and then the lighted area is more the premium feel and kind of luxury. Awesome. And then the HMI is it's intuitive HMI. So the idea is when you get in, the car either knows it's you again, or it reads your phone, or it reads your calendar data, whatever it is, and imports into the Navi, and immediately you're going somewhere.
So that's not to be confused with TMI, it's HMI.
It's TMI too, man.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it depends on how much information you want.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if you're one that doesn't do it, it won't show you too much. But
I am going to opt out of the TMI. No Facebook in my car.
okay, good. Well, see, and you can do that, but you still want to know where you're going.
Right. No oversharing.
And you can literally customize where you have the the vehicle information. So in sport mode, which we love sport mode, you want to have sport mode. You can see what each tire is doing, or what's happening with the car while this will change into a tachometer instead of a speedometer. And
So will we see a 4-passenger luxury sedan from Acker at any point?
I think we have to look at every configuration, but I think on a luxury car, it's definitely a conversation on.
Yeah, because hardly anybody ever uses that middle position in the back.
Especially in a luxury car,
Yeah, and then it just compromises the outer.
And that's it. And you want to feel like it's exclusive and special. Yeah.
Well, I think you're running short on time. I'm getting like the hook here, so I
All right,
appreciate
man.
you talking
too.
with us, taking a
I
moment
love
out of your day.
that.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Good job on the
Thanks.
car, and good luck.
Cool. Thanks.